Trisha goes on a rant about minors on Instagram who behave inappropriately and utilize themselves, stating that it's wrong and can mess them up in the future.
TikTok rants all the time about like these 16-year-old girls literally like dancing and like rubbing themselves and saying like F me and I can't wait to like all these like really like, and like I said, I'm no prude, but like there's 18 and 19 barely legal adults that can do that can sexualize themselves. Minors doing it, especially when they're not even that brand, you know what I mean? Like that's not the path their lives, I don't think, are meant to go down. Like you can just tell by the person. Like I get worried for them because I'm like, this is going to affect you forever. This is going to tarnish like your brand, your reputation, who you are as a person, your mental health, who like how you feel about yourself. Like it may seem cool and fun to be like, let me just be like so provocative and naughty.
Yet she claimed to be obsessed with Travis Barker's daughter Alabama Barker when Alabama was 14, stating that she loved Alabama's style and she was the type of 14-year-old that Trisha herself wanted to be.
So Travis Barker's daughter, Travis Barker, the drummer from Blink-182, his daughter Alabama Barker is like her own like influencer. I love her style. I love all her like content. She's always going live. Like I find her really interesting, and she's basically the 14-year-old that I wanted to be. So I like watching her, I like her style, whatever.
She even went as far as to hang out in the 14-year-old's livestream because she was that obsessed with her, and bought the same kind of clothes the 14-year-old was wearing.
This is what I saw Alabama Barker wear. Also, I wonder if she was, okay, so I found Alabama through TikTok. So she did the, hey yo, famous relative check, and then I saw her with Travis Barker. I was like, oh my god, that's Travis Barker's daughter. I feel so old because I just remember like, I remember when he had babies, you know what I mean? Like that was so crazy. So then I started following her and she has like really cool style or whatever. And I saw this on one of her TikToks. And I think during her live, oh my god, I went in on her live. I was just like, hey, like I was just hanging out in there. She does good live. She's like live for a very long time.
Alabama Barker is Blink-182 drummer Travis Barker's daughter. She's been in headlines before for being one of these utilized teens that Trisha was pretending to rant about. This has been a controversial topic for years, as YouTuber Tony Brienne explains here.
Why do you look so grown? Like, I can understand if you naturally look super grown, but if you're purposely trying to look like a 24-year-old or a 21-year-old, whichever, that is not okay. Number one, we're going to talk about Alabama Barker. So if you guys don't know who Alabama Barker is, I only knew who she was because I saw that she was Travis Barker's daughter, and Travis Barker is currently dating Kourtney Kardashian. His daughter literally just turned 15 not even 6 months ago, and she looks like she's 22 years old, and she's heavily engulfed in black culture. Why do you niggas
to speak, pussy you sour. Never giving credit where it's due, cause you don't like pussy and power. Venom.
Seeing some of her TikToks, the way she moves, the way she dresses, the makeup she wears, it's very much adult. She's not giving herself enough time to really mature. And you could see it on her comments. Like people like, oh my god, like she's 15, like you're lying. Or other girls that are 15 saying, why don't I look like that? It's all over the place in her comments because her being 15 is extremely shocking.
Alright guys, so I just found some old photos of Alabama when she was about 11 years old, and actually not even 11, she was 10 at this time. These pictures, like imagine your 10-year-old dressing and acting like this. Insane. Alright guys, back to the video.
I do think she's a beautiful young girl, but emphasis on young. You're young. You don't need to do all of that.
If Trisha truly cared about these teens like she's claiming now, she wouldn't have been supporting the utilization of them all along like she has been. These clips of her supporting Alabama and saying that she was the teen she wanted to be are not decades old. They are within the time frame of Trisha being a 30-year-old adult who knows better.